How's it going, everyone? My name is Michael SK, and welcome back to Robotics Notes Elite. It is competition time, boys and girls. The ROBO-ONE is now upon us, according to this line here. Apparently, the first battle of the qualifying tournament has already started, so it's really going. It's happening right now. All this preparation and I guess these last 2 days of very good luck have really paid off here. And here we are in Tokyo, ready for it. And I didn't think of this last time. I don't think anything's new on Twitter. Oh, nope, there are some new things on Twitter. Let's read all this first. Staring at my phone, wishing it would ring. From who, me? Michi Misane. I mean, come on. And we just got an achievement. Rookie in the world of Twipo. There we go. What do we got here? Will there be live report? Wait, what? Will there be live report on TV today? Is it going to be aired on the island at all? I think they did during last New Year's Eve. Looks like that's all that's new there. I don't think anything is new. Nope, we got this right here. The E3 gate. Participants, please enter this way. Ooh. Oh, there's some stuff over here. The preliminary tournament schedule. And there's a timetable that we can click here. So there's the opening at 10. Holy shit, wow. So you registered at 9, and then opening was at 10, and then preliminary tournament round 1 is at 10:30, all the way up to 1 o'clock, which is the lunch break. And then they just go on to like 5 or 6 maybe here. I mean, they do the announcement here at 5. I don't know if there's anything else involved. I'd probably say this is going on till 6 o'clock. It is an all-day thing, truly. Okay. That's cool. I dig it. It's feeling more and more official as we go along here. Sorry for zooming in on you there, Akiho. Another thing that I wanted to just quickly point out, just to make sure you guys aren't worried at all. I am most definitely using a mouse. I don't know how else to prove it because I turn off the cursor in my recordings, but I most definitely use a mouse. I don't think I ever stated that in the first episode, but I've stated it a few times in the comments, so I just wanted to point it out here. I am truthfully using a mouse. I'm just slow because I'm like monitoring my recording, and I'm also commentating, so that there's a lot going on. And also, like, why did it jump to the next line already? Anyways, our Chuo Tanegashima High team is apparently set to fight in about 15 minutes. Lovely. Fantastic. We're getting right to it. Oh, for what it's worth, Michi is still missing. What happened to him? He kind of just ran off near the end of the last episode. Like he was in such disarray for some reason. So much for our chaperone, huh? Akiho was making program adjustments until just a little while ago. Now she's lecturing me on the rules of the competition.
ROBO-ONE ルールは3回相手をダウンさせるかリング外に落とせば勝ちなの。あと、ダウンさせられた場合とか、スリップして転倒した時は、10カウント以内に自力で立ち上がらないと追加ダウンを取られちゃうからね。で、コマンド表は覚えた?
She gave me a memo with the command list last night. They're much less complicated than kill ballads, and there aren't nearly as many of them.
あの程度なら覚えるまでもないよ。
種菓子アクセルインパクトってあるよね。これはこの前見せたうちの考えた必殺技。奇襲技に近いからここぞっていうところでしか使っちゃダメだよ。
Oh, that transformation question mark into charge attack thing. Honestly, that thing feels more like a suicide attack than anything actually usable.
それでね、さっき予選トーナメントの組み合わせが出たんだ。メールで転送するね。
いや別にいいよ。見たって誰が誰だかわからないし。何回勝てば決勝に行けるわけ?
4回。決勝は明日やるの。
4 times, huh? Things are gonna be pretty competitive.
1回戦で当たるのは前川静也って人のデビルストロンガー。
You're shitting me. No way. So we were reading some tweets in the previous episode that apparently he's like one of the ones to watch, actually, like a top contender. Devil Stronger. That must be the opponent robot's name.
どう？感想は？
感 男装って言われてもね、本当に名前も何もわからないんだって。
Well, I do.
カイっては世の中のこと知らなすぎ。
Yeah, so I guess that's where these Twitter feeds really come in handy. People were telling me that, like, you really get a lot of background information on things to come and really just about the world. They may be useful, they may not be. So we got a little bit of a jump on the knowledge here on this guy and his robot here. So that's cool. I mean, we're learning about it now, but we got to know ahead of time a bit of our competition.
デビルストロンガーは前回大会の決勝トーナメント進出者だよ。すごいパワープレイで勝ちまくったの。
実力者ってこと？そんな相手といきなり当たっちゃうなんて参っちゃうね。
Well, if we win, that means we get rid of a huge amount of competition right off the bat. Like, we know that this is a huge hurdle. If we can get over it, it could be much smoother sailing going forward.
でもうちらが勝てばヒーローになれる。
Which is kind of weird that, like, a top contender is getting matched up with, like, somebody that's just now entering the competition. Like, you'd think that they'd be able to skip maybe a few rounds or something and let all the newbies kind of fight their way in. Or, you know, newbies and those that lost heavily in the previous years. Or something. Like, make it a little bit fair for those that actually made it to the finals. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Akiho clenches her fist tight and steps up toward me. Why is she so into this?
オペレーターの前川って人はものすごくヒールな感じのおじさんなんだ。インタビューとか見ててもね、こんにゃろーって思っちゃうくらい印象良くないんだよ。でも大会側が面白いからって理由でプッシュしてるの。悪役なのに優勝候補になってるくらいね。カイがデビュー戦を飾るにはもってこいの相手でしょ。悪役を倒すのは正義のロボットだって昔から相場は決まってるんだもん。
その根拠のない自信はどこから来るんだろうね。
確かに決勝に残るくらいなんだから相手はすごく強いと思う。でもキルバラシステムを搭載した種子島シンさんとカイの実力ならデビルストロンガーをギタンギタンにできる。
Oh, I hope so. Or this ROBO-ONE competition for us is going to be ending a lot shorter or a lot sooner than I actually expected. Like, I am expecting these guys to actually make it to the finals. From there, I have absolutely no idea, but everything has been kind of set up in a way where, like, yeah, luck is finally going to be on our side.
そうでしょ?
But for how long? And this feels more like a threat than anything. She presses closer, causing me to draw back instinctively.
そんなに安心したいの？
え？
ここで俺が楽勝だよって適当なこと言ってアキちゃんを安心させるのはさ、簡単だと思うけどね。ただ今はそういう気休めをアキちゃんに返してあげるほど余裕なかったりして。
Sure, I'm ranked 5th in the world on the Kill Ballad leaderboards, but that took a long time and a lot of effort. I learned the ins and outs of my own character, and then I learned how to handle each and every matchup. But I'm going into this fight with nothing, not even an ounce of practice. I'm going to have to focus even harder than I do when I play Kill Ballad.
俺ってほら、こう見えて繊細な男だったりするからね。
カイ、まさか体調が？
どうかな。
There's no point in hiding the truth. She's been dealing with my attacks for as long as I've been dealing with hers.
徹夜の影響はやっぱりあると思うよ。
Well, that's kind of a you problem.
そう。
You played all night. Akiho's expression darkens as she gazes straight into my eyes.
あのね。
She's imploring me, excuse me. Or appealing to me. That look.
何？トイレならそこの角を曲がって。
違うよ、こんにゃろ。
Did she really have to go for the hair now of all times?
一体何なの？
I give her the floor, but while it looks like she wants to say something, she can't seem to put it into words. Eventually, she shakes her head. In the end, Akiho swallows her words. Nevertheless, I get the gist of what she's trying to say. If we lose, the Robotics Club is finished. Everything we inherited from our seniors over the last 9 years will be lost. That's why we're here at ROBO-ONE. This is a battle that we can't afford to lose. And that's what you want to say, right? But here's the thing. None of that matters to me.
ねえ、アキちゃんさ、飴ある？
何？
飴。
飴って飴？
そう。今持ってる？
Oh yeah, that shit that nobody else likes.
カイはマイペースだな。
She grumbles as she pulls a piece of the usual space candy out of her skirt pocket.
はい、1個だけね。
あるんだ。よいいね。後で返すよ。
I pop it into my mouth. The refreshing sensation makes its way down my throat. Yeah, that's the ticket.
カイ、
It looks like the weight's been lifted off her shoulders. Akiho slaps me on the back.
勝とうね。
She says that with a smile.
カイは相手が誰だろうと容赦なく叩き潰すタイプでしょ。いつも通りやれば勝てるよ。
まるで俺が悪役みたいな言い方だね。
But I'll take that over the tone that she had earlier. Luck is not on my side. It's my first time on the big stage. My condition is a mess. Could this possibly get any worse? And on top of that, it's always possible I might end up with a bad matchup. If that happens, it'll be over before it begins. Yet at the end of the day, the feeling of wanting to be at the best, or to be the best, is the same here as in Kill Ballad. I'm not excited nor am I held back as a member of the Robotics Club. As far as I'm concerned, this is just another fighting game tournament.
時間だね。行こう。
I hear cheers from afar and excited announcer commentary accompanied by stomps that shake the entire venue. All of that is just beyond the end of the hallway, shrouded in light on the other side. Akiho and I stand shoulder to shoulder and step into that light together. You know, blinding and all, but whatever. It's a different world on this side. Good thing we can actually check our Pokécom still. No new tweets before we jump into good old combat, but let's see what's going on here. Let's see what stands out. I probably have to zoom in for a lot of these. Or maybe there's quite literally nothing. Nope, doesn't seem like there's anything that stands out here. Oh well. Hey, at least in the end, I can say that I tried. A huge arena surrounded by bleachers from which all eyes are on us. The cheering shakes our bodies. While it's not at full capacity, I can't believe this many people would be here for the qualifiers, and in the morning too. I've never seen this many people gathered in one place before. It's overwhelming. For the first time in my life, it truly dawns on me that ROBO-ONE and robots in general are booming worldwide. The AR billboards with Misane displayed on them only puts more pressure on me. She was my master when it came to gaming, and I could never even come close to beating her. While she isn't here in person, it sure as hell feels like she is telling me, I'm watching you, so you better not screw up, and the tension in the air is getting higher and higher. I need to make sure not to let myself get overwhelmed by the sea of people. If I were to lose because I couldn't stay focused, well, that would be really embarrassing, especially as a gamer. There are already matches underway elsewhere in the arena. A quick glance around the building reveals a huge variety of hobby robots going toe-to-toe with each other. I'm starting to get worried about our decade-old honorary prez. I can faintly hear an official yelling for Chuo Tanegashima High in the distance. Yeah, that's really in the distance.
第4リングだって。
はいはい。
So I'm sure you guys all know that like these sort of competitions do exist. I don't know to what extent because I truthfully don't give a shit. But yeah, I mean, people actually design robots that under certain like regulations go against each other. And there's, I'm sure, different types and all that. But yeah, this sort of competition exists, and it's a really good display of like people, you know, using their smarts, programming skills, manufacturing skills, and I guess straight up robotic skills to good use here. Round 1, let the games begin. Needless to say, I've never been a part of this. Like, I have never, like, at any point in my life done robotics, but there was an engineering course where, like, we had to use this, like, robotic arm, and you basically just had to, like, program commands and, like, have the proper, what is it? not dimensions, but you had to have like a distance and all that basically calculated in it because you wanted it to pick up something and move it to a certain spot. So you had to do like a little bit of math. That is the complete extent of what I know in robotics. I stand before the ring with Akiho. The gazes and cheers from the audience seem distant now. I'm deepening my focus, honing my nerves. Thanks to the candy in my mouth, I don't feel drowsy from staying up all night. I'm also doing my best to hold back my anxiety and irritation about my incoming attack. If this bomb is going to explode, do me a favor and wait till after the match, alright? All I can do is pray for that.
さあ、第4リングでは注目のデビルストロンガーが登場しているぞ。
Like, okay, that sounds loud, or actually not loud. It sounds a little quiet, but it's loud in the recording, or loud enough. Just super muffled. Crazy.
I am here. ヒール宣言した前川静也に注目しようぜ。デビルストロンガーの最初の餌食となるのは種子島の高校生だ。
The live commentary reverberates throughout the venue. On mic is the famous J Babylon. Despite his name, rumors say that he's actually Japanese. The incendiary commentary is assuming we're gonna lose. And I can't say I'm much of a fan. You know, underdog story though. Yep. There it is. After being introduced to the audience, I bow my head slightly. Akiho stands the honorary prez up inside the ring. Wait, you know what? I just realized something. Robotics Notes Elite. It's like Steins Gate Elite. Are they just using some scenes from the anime? Was the Robotics Notes anime already out at this time? So are they just utilizing scenes? They're not fully dependent on them like Steins Gate Elite is, but is that where these scenes are coming from here and there? Maekawa is on the other side of the ring, raising both arms to the audience. He knows how to work the crowd. The cheers get noticeably louder. Also, that's a real robot. Like, look at our, like, Persona 4 Teddy looking shit, and then you've got this thing over here. Yeah, that actually looks really badass. What the fuck? Maekawa's Devil Stronger is pretty big, too. It's easily 1.5 times the height of the honorary prez.
ねえ、アキちゃん。ロボワンって階級みたいなのってないの?
No, we also learned that on Twitter.
何年か前はあったけど、今はなくなっちゃった。
I mean, it's not boxing. Nobody's getting hurt. It's just, it can be a little unfair, maybe.
最近はね、優勝者は結構軽量タイプのロボを使ってる人が多いんだよ。だから小さい方が不利とかそういうのはあんまり関係ないわけで。
それは最近のロボの話でしょ。名誉部長の基本設計は9年前だよ。
そうだね。でもほら、あの人もこう言ってたし。
Here it is.
機体の性能の違いが戦力の決定的差ではないということを教えてやるって。
Yeah, I'm sure. No, performances matter quite a lot, especially like here today. If this guy really is a favorite for winning the whole thing, it's entirely possible our odds are 0 to 10. But hey, Akiho's back to her normal, ridiculously optimistic self, so I'm feeling pretty alright.
まあ、今更あたふたしないよ。もともと不利な条件なんだし。
I feel like we're at a disadvantage for a lot of other reasons, but hey, I mean, a few days ago here, Akiho was having her attack the same night that I guess the robot was finally in working shape. Kinda. So, I mean, we've come a long way. I think we're doing better than we were, but odds still don't look all that fantastic here. Maekawa glares at Akiho from across the ring and snorts out a laugh. How can he even hear us?
つまりあれか? 機体性能じゃデビルストロンガーより劣ってるけど、操縦のではてめえのボーイフレンドちゃんの方が俺より上だって言いたいわけか。
This guy's clearly in his 40s, and he apparently doesn't have too much better things to do. Well, again, like, I don't know about these sort of competitions in real life. I don't know, like, the age that you should be or shouldn't be or whatever for these, but again, it's all about using your smarts, creativity, and skills to throw something together. The dude is running his mouth off an awful lot for someone so soft and flabby.
俺よりも
He's just like me
こ
for
のボーイフレ
real.
ンドちゃんがうまいって？え、そういうこと？
もちろんです。
Alright, perfect.
あ、いや、ボーイフレンドとかそういうんじゃないですけどね。
I think they're saying boyfriend, but the translation here says boy toy. I guess take that as you will.
カイの実力なら優勝できるってうちは信じてます。
Whoa, hey now. Is this a nationwide broadcast? Should we really be making grand declarations as high schoolers just debuting? You're not supposed to say that kind of thing out loud, even if you believe it. How embarrassing.
うまいのはロボの操縦じゃなくてお嬢ちゃんの操縦じゃねえの？ベッドの中でのな。
Jesus Christ.
え？
Imagine saying that to a minor. He's grinning like he just dropped the mic after a real zinger. But all he's doing is sexually harassing a young girl. Yeah, exactly.
下がってんじゃねえって言ってんだよクソガキどもが。大体なんだてめえらのロボはよ。パッと見た感じずいぶん古そうなパーツ使ってるじゃねえか。どう見ても時代遅れのポンコツだろ。身の程を知りやがるってんだ。あんまり生意気言うようだと俺のデビルストロンガーでガチで潰すぞ。
Now you see, in true anime fashion here, I have a feeling that this might be like a really close fight, or we're gonna demolish him. But there's no way we're gonna lose here on round one, right?
相手のロボを壊すのはルールで禁止です。
ああ、なんか言ったか？
言いました。対戦相手のロボを壊すのは禁止です。
この甘。
Wow.
ああ、はいはい。アキちゃん、いいから下がって。
I guess this guy just doesn't have a life outside of this. And that's why he doesn't know, like, social etiquette. I pull Akiho by the hand and stand her behind me. I then put myself directly in the line of Maekawa's glare.
いやー、すみません。もう喋りませんから。
ああ、
試合前にあれこれ挑発しても負け犬の遠吠えにしか聞こえませんもんね。失礼しました。
そりゃどういう意味だ。
Maekawa's face turns bright red. I guess he's angry.
どういう意味も何もそのままですけど、反省してるんですよ。
このガキ、俺を誰だと思ってやがる。
まあまあ落ち着いて。なんで怒ってるんです？
はい、話してないで。両者、準備 OK？
Yeah, I guess. Thanks, Judge. The referee cuts in and gets straight to business.
ぶっ潰してやるよ。
Maekawa's face is twisted in rage. He readies his controller. More than ever, this truly does not feel like a science adventure title. Like, I know that we've not really gotten anywhere, but it really does feel like it. Like, this is something completely different. Pick one or the other, please. And I'd really appreciate some silence. I need you to not drag me down right now. You're killing my focus.
それでは予選トーナメント1回戦レディー。
Oh, that is not the button I wanted to press. I wanted to press this for maybe a thumbnail, but also just for like the dramatic effect. Like here we are, two challengers, one that is most definitely going to fuck up the other one, but which one? Who knows? I take a small breath and hold my Pokecom tightly. I close my eyes. I look down at the ring from above in my head. My position, the opponent's position, the paths to prez that the opponent will likely take, the paths that I should utilize to get to Devil Stronger. Among the countless choices, I identify the routes with the highest possibility of success. By doing this, I have a spatial understanding of the area beyond my field of vision. This is what I always do in games. In a first-person fighter like Kill Ballad, this is especially vital. That's right. This is just a game. The ring is much narrower than it appears. There's a lot of distance between the Prez and Devil Stronger. Best case scenario would have been knowing that things attacks beforehand, but there's nothing I can do. I have no data. I'll have to react on the spot. I guess I'll wait and see for now. No.
Fight!
One should always close the distance right at the start. Without hesitating, I charge directly at Devil Stronger. Before it enters my range, Devil Stronger twists its waist. Its long arm extends forward. A thrusting attack. Oh my god, I actually gotta press buttons. Just like in the game. Luckily, they give me a minute to do it. I swiftly input the commands into my Pokecom. I wonder what happens if, like, you fail, like, in that time frame. Like, is it just game over? Thanks to my daily KB training, Devil Stronger's punch looks like it's frozen in time. I can react within 4 frames a move. I could do this with my eyes closed. Devil Stronger is a heavyweight hobby robot. Its height is 1.5 times that of the honorary Prez. That's why that thrust is coming high. I crouched down to avoid the punch. We countered it. We countered that shit. Wow. Then transitioned into an uppercut. Wow. The Prez's extending arm stretches out and connects cleanly with Devil Stronger's crotch. I had hit him from below.
Down!
See, he got cocky. You know, he thought he was invincible and that he could kind of take it easy and do whatever, I guess, ability or command or whatever it is that he wanted to, but that's not exactly the case here. I live in a world of individual frames. Slow attacks like that are just begging to be countered. You know, I just watched that new Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, I think it was, and like the animation style is a pretty interesting one. I don't know its frame rate, but like after I got out of the movie theater, my eyes were adjusting to the light. Everybody like it's like the frame rate just got increased. It was a really weird feeling. And then I got a headache. So yeah, we're really living in a world of frames. But slow attacks like that are just begging to be countered.
っていうかさ、アキちゃん、技名叫ばないでくれる？
カイ、何言ってんの？必殺技は叫んでなんぼだよ。
The down Devil Stronger slowly starts to right itself.
まぐれだろ。でなきゃあんな反応速度出せるわけがねえ。ビギナーズラックだ。調子に乗んなよ、ガキ。
And we're not really the cocky one here, but I will say this. Yeah, it's probably beginner's luck. We got really lucky there because he was being cocky. But also, we do have some of that ridiculous speed here from Kill Ballad. I'm not going to argue. It was definitely luck that allowed me to get the first down. When I charged in on him, I was fully expecting to be the one down. Looks like my Akawa is getting all fired up now. He's going to pull something big next.
デビルストロンガー、ワンダウンで試合再開します。ファイト！
見せてやるよ。デビルストロンガーの恐ろしさをね。
I'm pretty sure you just raised a death flag.
カイ、なんかあの人怒ってるよ。
I stay fully aware of the distance between us and try to flank him. I have the faster movement speed. It shouldn't be too hard to get behind him. It kind of looks like they're just like side by side constantly, but I'm sure this is supposed to be like a camera panning back and forth, like one side of the stage to the other. I ignore his taunts. Devil Stronger's turning speed is comparatively slow. Once I get into his blind spot, hitting him with a combo should be easy peasy. I close the distance in an instant. Oh, here we go again. S and A. Man, I don't know. But the second I finish inputting the command, something feels off. I think I might have screwed up the range. I figured as much. The hit was shallow. I'm still not used to the Prez's attack range. Nonetheless, that attack should have shaken Devil Stronger up a bit. Sadly, its auto balancer is extremely good. Despite looking like it might fall over, it carefully rebalances itself. Before I can do anything, Devil Stronger is within range. I try to put some distance between us by hitting the dash button, but crap, this isn't Kill Ballad. There is no dash button. Plus, the honorary prez can't go in reverse. Turning 90 degrees and strafing is my fastest option for retreat. Unfortunately, because of my near whiff, I react too late. A fatal mistake. Devil Stronger spreads both arms wide. It then immediately starts spinning its upper body around, using its torso as an axis. She is a little distracting, ain't she? Devil Stronger's windstorm of a lariat smashes into the prez and sends it flying out of the ring.
Down!
ついに出た。これこそが前回大会多くのロボを血祭りに上げたダブルラリアットフロムヘル。種子島から来た高校生もやはりその洗礼を浴びてしまったぞ。
I get it now. So that's his combat strategy. He's all about powering through his opponents. Akiho's intel was spot on. As soon as I enter its attack range, it's over. The weight difference is too great. Akiho runs over to where the prez landed below the ring and picks it up. As soon as she stands it up on the home position, she breathes a sigh of relief. She checks the joints for any unnatural bending. The little dude did get sent flying after all.
大丈夫。ちょっと肩のあたりにひび入っちゃったけど、他は異常なし。今の技すごかったね。
できれば事前に教えといてもらいたかったよ。
あ、そっか、ごめん。うっかりしてた。
前回大会でも猛威を振るったダブルラリアットフロムヘル。デビルストロンガーと対戦した全てのロボットはあの技で全て行動不能に追い込まれているんだぜ。攻撃と防御を兼ね備えた死角なしの絶対的必殺技。心なしか前回よりも回転スピードが速くなっているようだ。やはり今回の大会の優勝候補最有力はこの男なのか。
I guess this really is gonna be a close one.
当然だろうが、こんな素人のガキには負けねえんだよ。だがまだ足りねえな。壊し足りねえ。そのポンコツをめちゃめちゃにするまで俺は満足しねえ。
どうしようかい。
デビルストロンガーワンダウン。種子島シン3回ワンダウンで試合再開。ファイト。
終わらせてやるぜ。うなれデビルストロンガーダブルラリアットフロムヘル。
Jeez. So it's like not exactly horizontal anymore. Wow, and here I thought Akiho was the one, or the only one crazy enough to yell out attack names. But it looks like that's all he's good for. Did he seriously start using his double lariat while I'm outside of his attack range? I ignore Akiho's desperate sounding cry. I advance as close as I can without entering Devil Stronger's range. And then I simply watch. I'm looking for a blind spot in that so-called invincible special attack of his.
この目押しはシビアだな。
I'm not flustered. In fact, I'm calmer than when the match actually started. Actually, I'm excited. My mind is clear. All I'm focused on is the match.
おねえならこっちから行くぞガキが。
I guess he's done waiting. With its upper body still spinning, Devil Stronger approaches. But it looks a little off balance there, doesn't it? Oh, it could easily be off balance. There. Uh-oh. Buttons again. D and W? I don't know. Those are some tough buttons. Ooh. My timing by eye is perfect. I also corrected my range mistake. The impact of my attack goes right into its weight. As a bonus, the whole rush combo hits the mark. Devil Stronger, 1.5 times the height of the honorary prez, goes flying out of the ring.
Down!
バカな。
カイ、今何したの？
Even Akiho is totally dumbfounded.
ダブルラリアットフロムヘルを破るなんて。
コマってあるでしょ。あれと似たようなもんだよ。上半身があれだけぐるぐる回転してたら下半身は逆に不安定になっちゃってるわけ。
Yeah, especially when he's running like that, it's like, it's exactly like a top.
だからさ、上下方向にちょっと衝撃を与えてやるだけでコローンといっちゃうんだよね。
横軸じゃなくて？
縦軸、上下方向。
It's kind of like why you shouldn't be moving around a hard drive while it's spinning. If I tried to oppose it on the horizontal axis, those spinning arms would have sent me flying. All I did was match its timing and then hit one of the Devil Stronger's spinning arms from below with a gun valve upper. The timing was super tight, so it would have been difficult for anyone but me to land the hit. Then, with the centrifugal force from the rotation throwing it off balance, I finished it off with a gun valve rush, my flashiest combo. Though to be honest, that last bit was just so I could style on Maekawa, a little bit of revenge for earlier.
嘘だろ。こんなはずねえ。デビルストロンガーのダブルラリアットフロムヘルが破られるはずがねえんだ。
赤コーナー、早くロボをリングに戻して。
After being warned by the referee, Maekawa grabs Devil Stronger and returns it to the ring, a dumbfounded expression on his face.
デビルストロンガー2ダウン、種子島シン3回1ダウン。次のダウンでデビルストロンガーは負けとなります。
ありえねえ。ありえねえ。ありえねえ。ありえねえ。ありえねえ。
Oh dear, he's lost it.
ファイト。
こんなの絶対認めねえ。デビルストロンガーは最強ロボなんだよ。うえー
He's that type. There we go again. He knows little often repeats it, I guess. Once again, Maekawa starts up the double lariat from hell while I'm outside of his attack range.
だからさ、もうパターン化しちゃったんだって。
I already know how to counter this. If there's no input error, I can take Devil Stronger down with the same series of moves. How does he not get this? While the double lariat from hell might have dominated the last tournament, it's nothing but a handicap for him now. Unless he has something else up his sleeve here with his legs, which I don't think he does. Yeah, this is probably game point right here. Yep, this is it. This is the same shit. I used the exact same method as before and put a stop to his raging typhoon. As my follow-up attack, I twist my waist 90 degrees and hit it with my own lariat. Devil Stronger promptly falls over in the ring.
Down!
Man, imagine coming into this, almost winning the whole thing, being a finalist. And then next year you just like come in and yeah, you're done. You're done in round 1.
3ノックダウンで勝者種子島シン3回。
There's a moment of silence. The underdogs win the first round. There you go. Only to be followed by tremendous cheering pouring down on us. And we got an achievement. It is possible. Akiho hugs me tightly. Funny considering how she looked like she was gonna cry mid-match.
いや、まだ予選を1回勝っただけでしょ。
でもこの一勝はうちらには大きな意味のある一勝だよ。
これは大番狂わせだ。なんと優勝候補と見られていたデビルストロンガー、まさかの予選トーナメント1回戦敗退。それを破ったのは種子島から来た無名のロボット。おっと、ちょっと待ちな。たった今ホットな情報が入ってきたぜ。デビルストロンガーに勝利した種子島シン3回の中央種子島高校ロボ部はなんと9年前のロボワンフェスティバルでの優勝経験ありなんだぜ。しかもその時の優勝マシンも種子島シン3だったのさ。さらに聞いて驚きな。9年前の種子島シン3のオペレーターは今現在エグスケで大活躍中の瀬宮美咲さんだ。
Okay, that's actually really good commentary there because obviously the exoskeleton company, they're, you know, responsible for a lot of the sponsorship here and all that. So yeah, let's make the connection here.
こいつはがぜん中央種子島高校ロボ部を要チェックだぜ。瀬宮美咲の遺伝子を持つ高校生の活躍を見逃すな。
両者退場。
嘘だ。こんなの嘘だ。
Maekawa looks like his soul has left his body, a far cry from his attitude from earlier. He slumps his shoulders and trudges away. I can't help but feel unsatisfied as I watch him in the corner of my eye. I'm okay. I'm cool with all that. And we did get a tip, of which I've not been reading any of my fucking tips recently. I mean, we know what frame perfect input is, we know what lag is. The Odaiba Arena, it is fictional. A large arena that will be hosting the opening and closing ceremony of the 2020 Tokyo Expo. The name refers to both the Aqua Arena and the Sky Arena, which are adjacent to one another. This, I actually really needed this in the last episode because, yeah, your boy did not know what the fuck this meant. But yeah, it's net slang, which means give me. I think somebody pointed that out in the comments in the last episode, so go you. You got it right. Mainly used when asking for videos or pictures, for example, give sauce now, or give me the sauce of that now. I don't know, it's weird. Again, I'm getting kind of old. I can deal with LOL. I mean, UI is obvious, but like, this just seems weird. Too easy, I mean, come on. I mean, that one's obvious. I don't know what this is. It's also net slang, a line from a certain manga that was popular at the time, used typically in a complimentary manner, when a high-quality product is made in very little time. Up is also net slang, short for upload. Late reply is obvious, and then source programming and source code. Okay. All of the matches and pools are over. My other 3 opponents were all worse than Devil Stronger in terms of specs, so I blew through them. Perfect. Like, I kind of had an idea, or the idea that, yeah, we just unfortunately got paired up with, like, one of the ones to beat, and then our luck would pretty much be on our side, and it would just be like an easy slope. Now we advance to the final bracket. We made it to the top 32, huh? Considering our robot is 9 freaking years old, that ain't too shabby.
はい、食べるでしょ。
Akiho appears with crepes in hand from a nearby joint.
ミッチー探さずにクレープ買ってたの？
すごく美味しそうだったからつい。
Yeah, maybe we should really, like, ask the question in hand here. Where the fuck is Michi? Is he okay? Is this, like, tournament gonna, like, end with us finding his corpse or something? Is it gonna be that, like, fucked up? Is that going to be what brings us into the science adventure here? Akiho is in good spirits compared to earlier in the day. It only makes sense, I guess.
あと、今日一日お疲れ様の意味も込めて、うちのおごり。
Honestly, the only slight, like, I don't know, bringing into science adventure with these characters so far has been that weird email that we received in the previous episode. Other than that, nothing. Well, in that case, who am I to say no?
明日もあるけど、分かってる？
分かってるよ。
I bite down into the crepe, and the sweetness of strawberries, bananas, and whipped cream fills my mouth.
カイ、予選戦ってみてどう？優勝狙える？狙えるよね？大丈夫だよね？
Oh, that's right, hold on. Twitter is very important. Let's see. Michi, where are you? All I can do is pray. Got past the preliminaries. Okay, wait. Is she responding to this? I feel like she is. I don't know what you mean, what system, unless she's actually just, for some reason, saying some random shit to us. Yeah, what is she talking about? Because I have no idea. I'm getting a ton of followers. What is this? They found you after the preliminary rounds. They're probably people who became fans after watching you. Yeah, let's go with that. That seems happy. I can proudly say that I will get lost in Tokyo. Same, I think you should stay put when that happens. Michi might be lost too. Call me... Yeah, let's go with that, because it is happening. Gonna KB? Yeah, you do that. You deserve it. Oh wait, yeah, he's still alive. He's around somewhere. Geez, complaining about where we're staying when you're a student. Pro tip, endure the hardships you can while you're young. Gain the courage it takes to sleep on the floor of a small, dirty room. No! Why? Why are you saying that? I just don't understand. I just don't. Who exactly are you trying to convince here?
ロボワンのレベルは大体分かったよ。想像してたよりは大したことなかったかな。あの程度かってのが感想。
Yeah, not until the finals. I'm sure that's when we're going to see some interesting characters. Even Maekawa, one of the big guys slated to win the championship, wasn't much.
ホビーロボのレベルはすごく高いんだけどね。ほとんどは37。前川氏のなんとかストロンガーなら1級で不利だったくらいだよ。でもオペレーターは違ったみたいでさ、戦いの駆け引きみたいなのが分かってないっていうのかな。みんなあくまで開発者兼オペレーターだからかもしれないけど、キルバラでいつも対戦してる連中に比べると全く物足りなかったよ。
Honestly, probably a lot of people that enter this, like, just barely get, like, proper movements and, like, you know, the basics of, like, punches and kicks out or whatever. Nothing too crazy and don't understand, as Kaito said, like, battle mechanics or strategy. But I think the point of them entering is just to kind of see what they can do. It's not costing them any money, is it?
キルバラのスピードとは全然違うしね。もっさりしすぎ。見てからでも対応余裕。
カイはゲームの腕はすごいもんね。キルバラの操縦システムを載せちゃったんだから、そのカイと渡り合える人は世界に何人もいないんじゃないかな。
いや、さすがにそれは買いかぶりすぎだと思うよ。
Or maybe I am.
前川氏が特別下手くそだったってことならいいんだけど、決勝トーナメントに出てくる俺以外の31人も全員あのレベルじゃあんまりたぎらないからね。
Well, let's see. How many rounds are we going to have? So the outer one is 32, so we'll have a match. That gets us to 16, then to 8, 4, and then the final. So that's 5 rounds that we have tomorrow, right?
前回大会のトップ8人くらいはね、シード選手だから予選には出てこなかったの。シード選手ともなるとやっぱり強敵だと思う。
ちなみに前回大会の優勝者ってどんな人？
ミスタープレアです。
は？なんて？
That sounded familiar, so something that we saw on Twitter.
ミスタープレアですだよ。ほら、この人。
But hey, now I know how to pronounce that. Thank you, Akiho. I glance at Akiho's Pokecom.
いやいや、
What the fuck?
そういうギャグいらないし。
Well, let's read it. So, ROBO-ONE 40. Results announced for the 40th ROBO-ONE held on 12/30 to 12/31, 2018. Mr. Pleiades, a two-time winner since the 39th ROBO-ONE, appeared suddenly like a shooting star, but his true identity is a mystery. His partner robot is M45. And this is what he said. By the blessings of the Seven Sisters, I arrived from 400 light years away. I am Mr. Pleiades. What the fuck?
ギャグじゃないってば。前回、前々回と2連覇中なんだよ。すごいんだから。
この人、なんでマスクしてんの？
さあ。
どう見ても日本人だよね。
うん、多分。でもね、正体不明なんだ。
I've seen his face somewhere before. Recently, too. I quickly flipped through my memories, and sure enough, there he is.
これさ、もしかして日高くんじゃない？
Who's that again?
え？
日高すばる。
Oh. Nah, there's no way.
って、うちらの学校の2年の？
そう。
Is he actually Chuni? Akiho tilts her head as she brings her face close to the monitor and stares at it intently. Then... That's what I'm saying. Akiho shuts down my theory almost immediately. But I was kind of thinking that, but it's like... No, there's no way they would go in that direction, would they? I don't know, they definitely look alike. Well, good thing Michi's alive, I guess.
Oh, Michi.
Michi casually walks towards us from the direction of the station, waving his hands. What the heck has he been up to all day?
ずっと電話してたのに、なんで出なかったの？
まあまあ、先生もあちこち駆けずり回ってたんだよ。
Running around?
それより、先生びっくりしたぞ。聞いて驚くなよ。お前らのことがツイッポですっごい話題になってるんだって。
うん、うちも見た。 カイのこと褒めてる書き込みがたくさん。あとね、キルバラみたいな操縦システムは革命的だとか。
つうかな、少なくとも瀬宮妹の素性はさらされてるぞ。
うちなんて？
瀬宮美咲の妹だってな。もちろん顔写真付きでだ。
そっか。
いいか、忠告しとくぞ妹。
うちはミッチーの妹じゃないよ。
姉ちゃんと同じようにメディアで有名になってチヤホヤされたいとか思ったりするんじゃないぞ。お前の姉ちゃんは特別なんだからな。というか異常なんだからな。これ豆知識だからよく覚えて脳みそに刻みつけとけ。
お姉ちゃんのこと異常呼ばわりしないでほしいな。まあ特別ってのは間違ってないけど。
ミッチー、ミサ姉と連絡取ったりした？
いや、妹は連絡したのか？
ああ、うん。でも電話したけど出なくって。
あいつ調子に乗ってるな。むしろ先生たちのことをもてなして自宅に招いてタダで泊まらせてくれるぐらいのことはすべきだと先生は思うぞ。
Michi and Misane were classmates in high school. Michi even became president of the Robotics Club when Misane founded, or which she had founded. They used to be surprisingly close, but now there's a massive rift between them that may never be sealed. Akiho disappointedly sighs and takes a bite out of her crepe.
それよりミッチ、もう疲れたから早くホテルに行こうよ。また宿取ってないとか言わないでよ。
バッチリ OK だ。何しろ今日一日かけて安い宿を見つけてきたんだからな。
No, looks like we're sleeping with roaches, cigarette smoke left in the room. Like, it's not in like with the fabric of the sheets or anything. No, the smoke is still there. There's no ventilation. And did I say roaches? Roaches, bed bugs, and still like stagnant smoke. There we go.
駆けずり回ってたってそのことか。
本来なら今日中に島に帰る予定だったんだがな。昨日言ったように予算は飛行機代しかもらってないわけだからな。わかるか？今の驚くところだぞ。
So we have to win now. We absolutely have to win or we're stuck here. I got more than my fill of surprises yesterday, thank you very much.
それでもお前たちのために今日一日慣れない東京を駆け回ったんだ。そんな先生の苦労をねぎらってくれていい。
行き当たりばったりだね。
ほんと信じられないよミッチ。
You know, the internet being a thing, you'd think that he wouldn't have to run around, but no, he did. He
教頭の
absolutely
プレッ
did.
シャーの凄まじさってもんをいつかお前たちも理解するだろう。
ちなみにちゃんと2部屋取った？
なんで2部屋も必要なんだ。和室に雑魚寝すりゃいいだろうが。
うちミッチーと同じ部屋なんて嫌だからね。
そういうわがまま言うやつは路上で寝るんだな。東京なら夜も昼みたいに明るいぞ。これ豆知識な。
もうほんと信じられないよ。絶対にもう1部屋取ってもらうんだから。とにかく宿まで行くか。ほら、カイ。
Akiho reaches her hand out to me.
明日に備えてゆっくり休まなきゃ。まだ発作は出てないもんね。
Yeah, let's just remind him. I've been trying to keep my mind off of that all day, so thanks for just bringing me crashing back to reality. I click my tongue and take Akiho's hand for support as I stand up.
明日きっと立とうね。決勝トーナメントの頂点に。
出るからには全員一は取るよ。
I'm perfectly honest, or I'm being perfectly honest. If nothing else, judging by my opponents in pools, the top 32 doesn't stand a chance, which is why I'm kind of disappointed. I'm not really feeling a sense of accomplishment. There's no fire inside of me. I'm not even remotely pumped up. There's just disappointment, paired with my anxiety over the bomb I'm carrying within me. My chest feels incredibly heavy. Tomorrow, eh? I'm sure everything will go okay. And we're about to find out, I guess. Straight to the next day, huh?
ROBO-ONE41 The Sky High Burning 優勝決定戦を行います。
That is true. Okay, I can't access our Pokecom, so I guess we gotta worry about that next time, because we are also ending the episode here. We gotta deal with the grand finals in the next episode. Yeehaw. Now, this was fun. Honestly, I've said this before, more specifically in 9, which I'm also doing playthroughs of, but fighting in visual novels have never really done much for me. I guess you can call this a fight, what we just witnessed against Maekawa and his whatever the fuck his robot's name was. Yeah, that was interesting. It was engaging. It was actually informative. I think having more visuals helps, since I'm pretty sure they're just taking stuff from the anime, which here it's fine. I'm totally okay with them not fully relying on it, but if there's stuff like really happening on screen, it is helpful. But yeah, that was fun. That was actually a really nice little fight scene, and I'm actually excited to see what's going to happen next. I can see us actually winning, but I wonder about this, whatever his name was, the guy that may be the classmate that we know, just maybe. I'm curious to see how that's all going to go down, because I'm sure if we do make it to the finals, well, like the absolute final round, it's going to be us versus him. And who knows how that could go down, because he knows us, but do we know him? I guess we'll have to find out in the next episode. Thank you all for watching this one. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that fancy jazz, and I will see you guys then. Take it easy.